And which side of yourself are you expressing in this film?
Well, in this film, it's a rather subtle story, but I was really trying to express how two young people became heroes in their own time, because they were heroes to the people of their class, which was the agricultural class of the Southwest United States during the Depression, and they became enormous heroes. And I wondered why two gangsters became heroes. And the film tries to investigate what it was about their nature and what they were doing that made them heroes.
So did you find an answer to your question?
Yes, I did.
Which was the answer?
The answer was that they were doing what the people wished to do, which was to attack the banks. The banks became the enemy during that period, and Bonnie and Clyde became great and successful bank robbers. Not that they made any money at it. They risked their lives constantly, but they were at least attacking what seemed to the majority of the people at that time the enemy, the people who was the institution which was taking away their farms and their homes.
Yeah. So what do you think makes this film so successful with young people today who live in quite a different situation? Do young people still dislike banks, you think?
Oh, no. I think that was really only sort of the historical value of the film.
Yeah.
I think the reason for the film's success today with young people is that it speaks at a much more personal and emotional level about the character of a rather desperate character of young love and the jeopardy with which I think young people feel that they exist.
So you think it may have something to do, because since there is, for instance, in the United States, as in other countries today, let's say a strong opposition from the younger generation towards the older generation.
Yes, I think there's that. I think the older generation and the ways of the older generation seem very silly to the young people. And they would like to get into a car and, in a certain sense, attack it. I don't think they would want to be gangsters or bank
dangerous.
robbers. No, and it's sort of a silly endeavor, actually. But it has a certain spirit about it that's very welcome. And we certainly see it in all the demonstrations and all the peace moves of the young people, the sort of unrest at the universities. One sees that clearly the young people have an intention that the society is somehow not fulfilling. And that seems to be what Bonnie and Clyde speaks to, in the United States at least, to the young people. It seems to be true equally in Britain, or even more true, perhaps.
It has come up.
It's an enormous success in Britain. Enormous. It's perhaps the biggest success of any film in many years.
That's interesting.
Yes.